Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Elise. I will be your yoga teacher today. Today we'll have a slow flow sequence where you will have to find balance and focus. So hop on your mat and let's get started. So you can sit cross-legged or sit on your knees, whatever is comfortable for you. You can sit on a cushion to elevate the hips. So find a comfortable seated position. Good. You can roll your shoulders up, back and down, finding a gentle lift in the heart, and again up, back and down. Let your arms fall heavy on the laps with the palm facing up or down, and you can gently close your eyes. And when we close the eyes, we turn our attention inward. Let's start by observing the breath. Just observing its flow. Nothing to change, nothing to control. Just let yourself breathe. Then you can check in with your mind. Are there any thoughts stuck up there that you can release? Any thought that don't serve you on your mat tonight? And how is your body feeling? Maybe you can have a quick body scan from the crown of the head to the tip of the toes. Just observing if there are any tension, any area of discomfort. And if there are, you can breathe through that area. Bring your awareness to that area. Take a deep inhale and exhale to soften and to loosen. And if you do have any thoughts that are stuck in your mind or area of tension in the body, you can just accept them with compassion and release them. And here, if you want, you can set an intention for your practice tonight. What brings you on your mat? What do you need? You can now take a deep inhale through the nose all the way to the top. Open the mouth and exhale. Again, inhale deeply. Open the mouth and exhale. One last time, the deepest breath of today. Hold it at the top. Open the mouth, exhale. And come back to a natural and spontaneous breath. Bring your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart. Rub the palms with energy to create some heat. Now cup the palms in front of your eyes. And maybe you can feel some vibration, maybe you can feel energy here. Then you can blink your eyes open, spread the fingers, and release. Alright, now interlace the fingers in front of you with the arms straight and revolve the palms. Remember to keep the shoulders down. You need space between the ears and the shoulders. Now inhale, bring your arms up, elongating the spine but bringing the shoulders down. And exhale towards the floor. Again, inhale, reach your arms up, biceps behind the ears. and exhale down. Engage the abdominal muscles. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Long spine, elongating towards the ceiling, and exhale down. Now, inhale your arms up. Release the palms. Palms are facing each other. Good. Don't shrug the shoulders. Keep the shoulders down. Now, keep your arms up. You can gently open them and squeeze your hands together. Squeeze the palm and release the fingers. And squeeze again and release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. You can close the eyes and you can do this a little faster. I will tell you when you can stop. Just creating tension and releasing. Elbows down, shoulders down. Not elbows, shoulders down, not your elbows. Good. A few more times. Now inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale, bring the fingertips on the floor. You can keep your eyes closed. Maybe you can feel some vibrations here, tingling in the fingers. Alright, now interlace the fingers behind the body and press the hands on the floor so you can lift the chest, gently bringing the gaze towards the ceiling so you have a nice stretch in the throat. Now we take a big inhale, and when you exhale you can fall forward, bringing the crown of the head towards the floor and the arms above the head. Deep breathing. Now slowly bring your torso up, come back to a seated position. Release the hands. Good. And you can make your way onto all fours. So onto all fours, you want to have the knees under the hips, the wrist under the shoulders, and the feet flat disappearing behind the knees. And from here we'll take 3 rounds of cat-cow. So first make sure that you don't collapse your ears in the shoulders. Press on your hands and send the upper back towards the ceiling. Now on an inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, lift the chest and gentle gaze forward. Exhale, round the upper back, tuck the tailbone, tuck the chin, gaze towards the navel. Inhale, arch, gentle gaze up, chest forward, and exhale, round. Press the floor away from you and really squeeze the belly. And one more time, inhale, arch, tailbone lifted, and exhale, round. And come back to a neutral spine. Alright. Now extend the right leg back, pointing the toes, and here I want you to be mindful of not opening the hip. Keep the hips level and square to the mat. Point the toes firmly. Now extend the left arm forward with the palm facing down. Engage your abdominal muscles, which is your core. Good. Gentle gaze towards the front of the mat. Keep squeezing the right glute. Keep the belly. It might be shaking. Just observe whatever there is to observe. And feel the sensations. Good. Now take a big inhale. And on the exhale, only the left hand on the floor. The right leg stays lifted. Now bring the right toes on the floor, right behind the left foot. Come on the inner edge of the right foot, press on the left hand, inhale, bring the right arm up towards the ceiling. My shoulders are stacked, fingers activated towards the ceiling. And here, if you want a little challenge, you can lift the right leg off the floor, flexing the foot as if you were pushing against the wall. Keep engaging the abdominal muscle, find a drishti, a focal point towards the ceiling or on the floor. Good, keep breathing, we stay here for 3, 2, 1. Big inhale, and exhale, release, tabletop position. Woo! I can feel some energy in my right arm. I guess maybe you too. Alright, come back to a tabletop position, and now left leg back. Again, don't open the hip, keep your hips square towards the mat, Engage your abdominal muscles, send the navel towards the spine, and point the toes behind you. Now from here, take your time, find a drishti, maybe a focal point at the front of the mat, and bring the right arm forward with the right palm facing down. Keep pressing on your left hand so you lift the left shoulder. Gaze towards the front of the mat and feel, observe the sensation. Maybe it's burning in the glutes, maybe it's vibrating, maybe you're shaking. Your mind tells you you can't, but I promise that you can. Good. A couple more breaths here. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Bring the left toes right behind the right foot. Come on the inner arch of the left foot. Press on your right hand. Inhale, open to the left for modified side plank. Engage your core, engage the glutes. And here, if you want, you can lift the left leg off the floor, flexing the foot as if you were pushing against the wall. To keep balance, you really want to engage the core. Find a focal point on the ceiling or on the floor and breathe. One more full breath. And exhale, release to tabletop. Good. Now open the knees as wide as the mat. Join the big toes and come here for a child's pose. Bringing the hips towards the heels, forehead on the floor, arms extended towards the front of the mat. Breathe here deeply. Alright, from here press on your hands, come back to a tabletop position. Now bring your hands towards the corner of the mat with the fingers slightly pointing down, pointing outward. Alright. Now bring your butt right above the hip, above the knees. I should say your hips above the knees and not your butt. Anyway, and here start to melt your heart towards the floor. So make sure that the hip stays on top of the knees. And here slide your hands forward so you can really melt the heart. It's called puppy pose, but also melting heart pose. You can bring the forehead on the floor or maybe the shin. Keep breathing here. Good, now slowly come back to tabletop position. Tuck all 10 toes, give them a big stretch, a nice stretch. Now press on your hands, lift your hips, lift your tailbone towards the ceiling and come to the first down dog of this session so you can pedal your feet, move your knees, move the hips. Find any movements that really help you to soften and to stretch. Make sure you can say yes and no with the head, completely loose, no tension. And here, if you want a moving dog, you can come to a still dog. And let's just check your alignment for a moment here. Starting with the fingers, the middle fingers is pointing towards the front of the mat. Your fingers are widely open. Are your fingers widely open? They must be now. The biceps are running outward, shoulders are away from the ears. My spine is long, tailbone lifted and the belly is engaged. So I squeeze my belly button towards the spine. Good. And the feet are hip distance apart. Let's leave it here. Just correct these few things. Now gaze forward. Bring the right foot and the left foot towards the front of the mat. You can walk, you can take several steps here. Now bring the hands on the shins. Inhale, look halfway up with a flat back. And exhale, fold, but bend the knees generously so you can grab the elbows and rest in your ragdoll pose here. The weight is more towards the toes. And here you can sway from side to side, or you can just stay in an unmoving position. Alright, now bring your hands on the floor. and slowly unroll the spine. Vertebra by vertebra, being very mindful of every movement. And the last thing that come up are the shoulders and the head. Alright, good. Now bring your big toes to touch and slightly separate the heels. Bring your hands to your heart. Good. Inhale, lift your arms high. And exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. We'll take a few half salutations here. Inhale, look halfway up with a flat back. And exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Open the hands, join the palms above the head. And exhale, swan dive all the way down, hinging from the hips. We fold forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, pressing on the feet. And exhale, hands to the heart. Good. We'll play a bit with your balance here. So I want you to find in front of you a drishti. A drishti is a focal point. It's something that would really, on which you will keep your focus. So find that drishti. Distribute the weight of the body on each corner of the mat. Grow your spine tall. Lift your chest gently. Now bring your hands to your heart. On an inhale, lift the right knee, lift the hands above the head with the palm facing with the palm drawn, and down. Keep that focal point in front of you. And again, inhale, rise up with your hands and the knee, and down. You want to squeeze the left glute and squeeze the belly. One more time. Inhale, and down. Alright, so far so good. Let's do this on the left side. It's only the beginning of our flow today. So find drishti again. Inhale, lift the left knee up, arms up. And exhale down. You can start to combine movement and breath. Inhale, lift the knee high, hands high. Keep squeezing that right glute and exhale down. One more time. Inhale, lift the knee high. Arms above the head and down. Alright. And you can shake if you want here. Now we'll add a few things. So find your drishti again. Inhale, lift the knee, lift the arms high. Squeeze the left glute. Stay here for a moment and point the toes firmly towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knee. And exhale, arms down. Again, inhale, knee high, hands high. Exhale, straighten the leg, staff pose. Inhale, lift the knee. And exhale, hands to the chest. Alright, one more time. Inhale, lift the hands, lift the arms. Exhale, point the toes forward. Inhale, lift the knee. And exhale, down. Left side. Inhale, left knee high, arms high. Exhale, staff pose. Inhale, lift the knee. Exhale, down. Inhale, left knee high. Point the toes. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, knee high. Exhale, down. One last time. Inhale, keep engaging the glutes and the core. Exhale, forward. Inhale, knee up and down. And shake. Shake, 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 shake. Alright, now we'll add on to that. So hands to the chest. Drishti. Inhale, right knee high. Exhale, straighten the knee. Inhale, up. Now keep your knee up, but bring the hands to the heart and gently step back towards the middle of the mat. A small step. The right foot is slightly turned in. Now bring your hands to the chest. Inhale, gentle back bend. And exhale, fold over the left leg. You can place your hands on the floor if you want. But actually place your hands on the floor so you can inhale halfway up. And on the exhale, you have more space to bend over the left leg. Feel a very nice stretch in the back of the left leg. Oh my God.
hamstrings are really tight today. Now inhale, look halfway up. Bring your hands back towards your heart. Press on the feet, rise up. Good. Now step on your left foot. Inhale, bring your right knee high. And exhale down. And we do this on the other side. Inhale, left knee high, left arms high. Exhale, straighten the left leg. Inhale, knee high. Exhale, hands down to the heart. And now with the left foot, a step towards the middle of the mat. Whoopsie. Make sure the back foot is turned in. Make sure you're squared. Your hips are squared. Hands to the chest. Inhale, gentle back bend. And exhale, fall forward over the right leg. Release the hands on the floor. Inhale, look halfway up, flat back. And exhale, forward, knee to nose. Nose to knee, forehead to shin. Feel a very nice stretch in the back of the right leg. Now inhale, look halfway up. Bring the hands back to the chest, prayer position, press on the feet, rise up. Good. Now you can gently bend the right knee, press on the right foot. Inhale, bring the left knee high. And exhale. And shake, 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 shake. Alright, we do the same start, but then we'll step towards the back of the mat. So get ready for that. Hands to your heart. Inhale, hands high, knee high. Exhale, straighten the right leg. Inhale, knee high. Exhale, hands to chest. Now start to hinge forward and bring the right foot as far back as you can. Whoopsie! And find yourself in a high lunge. Alright. Back knee is lifted. Here you might need to adjust the stance between the feet. Nice bend in the front knee. I really don't have balance this evening. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms high. Settle in your high lunge, shoulders away from the ears. Maybe you can find your drishti again. Right glute is engaged. Maybe it burns a little bit here. Feel that sensations. Now inhale. Exhale, hands on the floor. Left foot meet the right foot for high plank. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows all the way down on the belly. Zip your legs. Join the big toes together. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, peel your chest away from the floor for cobra. A gentle cobra, nice cobra here. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, twist and gaze towards the back of the mat. Either side is fine. Inhale, center. Exhale, look towards the other side at the back of the mat. Inhale, center. Exhale, chest, forehead on the floor. Tuck all 10 toes. Press on your hands. You can use the knees or come back to a high plank position. Exhale, downward dog. Take a moment here in downward dog to observe how this downward dog is maybe easier than the first one. Take a good stretch on the spine and the back of the legs. Now gaze forward, right foot, left foot at the front of the mat. Inhale with a flat back. Exhale, fold, fold forward. Press on the feet, inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to the heart. And now we go to the left side. Find your drishti again. Inhale, left knee high, hands high. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Inhale, knee high. Exhale, hands to the chest. Gently start to hinge forward so you can bring the left foot as far back as you can. Good. Find yourself in a high lunge here. Correct your posture. Make sure you have a nice 90-degree angle in the front knee. Definitely lose balance. Back heel is lifted. Shoulders on top of the hips. Hands to the chest. And now inhale, reach your arms high. Drop the shoulders back. Soft gaze forward. Engage the core. Now take a big inhale. Exhale, hands on the floor. Right foot meet the left foot. Now bring your knees on the floor. Shift your weight forward. Bend the elbows towards the rib cage. Chin, chest on the floor. Tailbone is lifted. Slide the legs. Inhale, cobra. Good. Very nice. Now inhale again. And exhale, forehead on the floor. Now again, press on your hands, inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead on the floor. One more time, inhale, press on the hand, cobra. And exhale, forehead on the floor. Tuck all 10 toes, you can come onto all fours or press yourself back to a high plank and downward dog. And breathe. Now look between your hands at the front of the mat. Right foot, left foot forward. Inhale with a flat back. And exhale, fold. Press on the feet. Inhale, rise up. Tall mountain. And exhale, hands to the heart. And release. Good, very nice. Now, bring your feet to touch, so the heels and the big toes touch. Hands alongside the body, heart is lifted. From here we'll come to chair pose. So bend the knees, squat down. Inhale, reach your arms high. Make sure the weight is on the heels and you can wiggle the toes. Your shoulders are away from the ears. You can gaze forward, but you can gently gaze up. The biceps are aligned with the ears. Good. Keep breathing. Inhale. And exhale, straighten the legs, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up, create space. Now bend the knees, bring your hands on the floor. And with the right foot, make a big step back. Low lunge. Inhale, open the chest, look forward. And then bring the left foot to meet the right foot at the back of the mat. Bring your knees on the floor. Shift your weight forward, bend the elbows, chin, chest on the floor, the bum is lifted. Slide the legs, inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead on the floor, tuck the toes, press yourself to a high plank or tabletop, and exhale, downward dog. Take a few deep breaths here. Now inhale, right leg high, press the heel into the ceiling, and when you exhale, you bring the right foot forward at the front of the mat. Sometimes you need to take several steps to do that, and it's fun. Now press on the right foot, inhale, reach high with your hand, find your high lunge. Exhale, hands on the floor. Now from here we go back to chair pose. So step on the right foot, bring the left foot forward, squat down, hips down, inhale your arms high, and exhale, straighten the legs, fall forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Now bend the knees, bring the hands on the floor, and with the right foot you make a big step back. And I hope I have changed foot. Have I changed foot? Yeah, we have. Good. Now inhale, open your chest, and exhale, left foot meet the right foot at the back of the mat. Bring your knees on the floor, shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chin, chest on the floor, slide the legs, inhale, cobra. Exhale, forehead on the floor, tuck the toes, press yourself back up to a high plank, and downward dog. Deep breathing here. Now inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left foot between the hands, top of the mat. Press on your feet. Inhale, rise up for a high lunge. Settle here for a breath. Inhale high. Exhale, hands on the floor. Now from here, chair pose. So step on your left foot, bring the right foot forward. Sink the hips down, lift your arms towards the ceiling, heart is lifted. Inhale, Exhale, press on the feet, rise up, Samastitihi. Release the arms alongside the body. Close your eyes. Catch your breath here. Maybe you can feel the energy flowing in the fingers. You can feel your heartbeat. Stay present with the sensation that you're having. And open your eyes. All right, let's continue. So you remember the start, what we did in the beginning. So we'll get to the same start and then we'll keep on adding on. So hands to the heart. Inhale, lift your hands high, right knee high. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bend the knees. Hands to the chest. Hinge forward. Bring the right foot at the back of the mat for a high lunge. Good. Inhale your arms high, high lunge. Yeah, still. Good. And now open to warrior two. The back heel is flat on the floor. The foot is turning 30 to 45 degrees. Nice bend in the front knee here. Thigh parallel to the floor. Pelvis forward, tailbone down. Shoulders above the hips. Hands strong, gaze soft. Again, find your drishti towards the middle finger. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe here. Now reverse the front palm. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. One big breath here. And come back to warrior two. Bring your left elbow on top of the left knee. Reach your right arm high. Roll your chest open towards the ceiling and keep the shoulders away from the ears. Press on the other edge of the back foot. Don't sink the chest. Use your core to lift the chest up. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand on the floor. Left hand on the floor. You are in a low lunge here. Left foot meet the right foot for a high plank. Knees on the floor. Shift the weight forward, bend the elbows, chest, chin on the floor. Slide the legs, inhale, cobra. Now from here, tuck the toes, press on the hands, exhale, downward dog. Alright. Now gaze forward, but this time, the right foot outside of the right hand, left foot outside of the left hand. Bring the hips down and come into Malasana, yogic squat. So the spine is long. My hands are in a prayer position in front of my heart and I press the knee away. And here you can sway from side to side. Finding a nice stretch in the hips. Good. Now, bring your arms, your hands above the head. Inhale. Exhale, press on your feet, rise up. Hands to the heart. You can heel to your feet. And down. And shake. Woof. Alright. Well, left side now. So bring the hands to the chest. Find your drishti. Inhale, left knee high. Hands high. Exhale, straighten the leg. Inhale, bring the left knee high. Exhale, release the hands to the chest. Now hinge forward, bring the left foot as far back as you can. Find stability in your low lunge here. Find some stillness in the pose. Now inhale, reach your arms high, release the shoulders away from the ears, and find your warrior two. Again, let's check a little bit your alignment. Wow, today no balance. Shoulders on top of the hips. The hips don't stick forward, don't stick back, but forward. So bring the pelvis forwards and tailbone pointing down. Press on the other edge of the back foot. Make sure you can see your right toe. Can you see your right big toe? Yes, you're good. No, it means that you have to move the knee towards the right edge of the mat. Strong arms, soft gaze towards the middle finger. And breathe. Now revolve the front palm. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. We're not staying long, just for a breath. Now come back to warrior two. Bring the right elbow on top of the right knee and lift your left arm high. Shoulders are stacked. You see, I don't collapse the ears and the shoulders. I really create space. Roll the chest open towards the ceiling. Press on that right foot. Press on the other edge of the back foot. Gaze up. Big inhale. Exhale, left hand on the floor, right hand on the floor. Right foot meets the left foot for a high plank. Knees on the floor, the weight forward, bend the elbows, chest chin on the floor, slide the legs. Inhale, cobra. Tuck the toes, big exhale, downward dog. Take a few deep breaths here, stretching the spine long, stretching the back of the leg, sinking the chest towards the thighs. Now bring the knees on the floor. Cross the ankles. Shift your hips towards the back of the mat and bring your legs forward. Well done. Alright, I'm just going to face you. I'm going to face you. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together. Now we'll do a few restorative poses. So the first one we'll do is butterfly. So bring the pelvic floor as close as you can from the heels. And here you can grab your ankles. So slide the hands underneath the ankles. Bring the elbows inside of the thighs. Now inhale, open the chest. And when you exhale, you really fall forward and over. So you want to bring the belly button towards the heels. I know it seems quite a challenge, but that's the direction you want to take. And you keep pressing your knees towards the mat. When you inhale, you can elongate the spine. And when you exhale, you have more space to fold. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Now take a big inhale and release gently. Good. Now bring your feet flat on the floor. Bring the hands back with the fingers pointing towards the back. And here just gently move your knees from one side to the other like the windshield wipers. I'm still struggling with that word. Or a car. Just gently rocking your hips back and forth here. Alright, and come back to stillness, to the center. Now bend the left leg. And with your interlace the fingers of your hands and bring the right foot inside of your hands. And now lift the calf muscle off the floor. I will just show you from the side. So you press your foot into your hands and your hands into your foot so you're not here. It really allows you to lift the chest, keep a long spine. You can stay here, and if you want you can experiment and straighten the leg. But if it means that you are here, I'd rather you stay here, not compromising the back. Alright. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, release. Good. And we can change. So you can bend the right leg, on the floor, and bring the left foot on here towards you. Interlace the fingers, place your foot in the hand, and now start by lifting the calf muscle. Make sure that the ankle and the knee are aligned. Press your foot inside of the hands and the hands towards the foot so you don't run. You really keep an open back, straight back. And now see if you can straighten the leg. And maybe see how close to the nose you can bring the knee.
Just experiment a bit here. Find your edge. A few more breaths. Inhale and exhale, release. Alright, very well. Now bring the feet flat on the floor. Slide the hands behind the thigh, come into boat pose, finding that soft, sweet spot of balance on the tailbone. Good. Now join your hands together and release the index so you have like a little can here. Good. Now inhale here and on the exhale bring your legs to the left and point the hands to the right. So we're twisting here. Squeeze your core. Inhale back to a boat pose and exhale legs to the right and finger to the left. Twisting and squeezing. Inhale center. One more time. Exhale hands to the right, legs to the left. Squeezing and twisting. Feel that in your obliques. Inhale center and exhale. Pointing the fingers to the left, legs to the right. And back to the center and release. And sincere apologies, that wasn't restorative at all, but it's good to build a bit of fire in the core. Alright, now come forward, we'll unfold the spine on the back on the mat, extend the arms, and gently, with elegance, grace, and softness, come on your back. Alright, good. Here we'll take some variation of bridge pose. So first of all, bring the feet towards the hips and make sure you can touch the heels with your fingertips. Something else you have to make sure of is to keep the head aligned with the neck, with the spine, with the tailbone. Now press on the feet. So we will press on the feet and at the same time we lift the hips and the arms. So inhale, press on the feet, lift your hips, lift your arms above and behind the head. Good, stay here for a moment, squeezing your glutes and your belly. Inhale, exhale, bring the arms back and your hips on the floor. And we'll do this 4 times. Inhale, lift the hips, arms slide back behind the head. And exhale, back to the starting position. And again. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms, squeeze, and exhale, down. One last time. Inhale, lift the hips, arms to the back. Stay here. Keep the chin away from the chest. Imagine you have a block between the thighs that you want to squeeze there. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the belly. Inhale, and exhale. Down, good. Draw your knee to your chest, give them a big squeeze, and you can roll on your back. Alright, now bring your feet flat on the floor again. And here we do reclined pigeon. So bring the right ankle over the left thigh. Lift your left foot off the floor. Your right hand slides underneath the right calf muscle and you grab your left knee, and the left hand comes on top of the right. You can interlace the fingers. And here you can flex the feet and you can gently pull towards the chest. If I were there with you, I would ask you to take a big breath in, and on the exhale I would push your legs towards your chest. So you can do that motion as well. You inhale, and you exhale, use your muscles, the muscles of your arms, to pull the leg closer to the chest. And then observe what you feel. And observe where you can feel it. Make the difference between bad pain and good pain. Alright, take a big breath in. And exhale, release. Release the right foot. Alright, and now we do the same on the left side. Bring the left ankle over the top of the right thigh.
Lift the right foot off the floor. Now the left hand slides underneath the left calf muscle and grabs my right heel, my right knee, and the right hand comes on top of the left or interlace the fingers. Flex both feet. And now inhale. Imagine that I'm here pushing the leg toward your chest, but you have to use your muscles to do so. And again, inhale. And exhale. Press the legs towards your chest. Find your edge and breathe through it. Keep breathing. Keep observing where you can feel these stretches. Now big inhale. Exhale, release. Bring both feet on the mat and open them as wide as the mat, and bring the arms in a T position, 90 degrees from the rest of the body. So we're going to do the windshield wipers in a supine position. So bring your knees to the left, gaze to the right. Now inhale, knees to the center, knees to the right, gaze to the left. And again, inhale to the center, knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, center, and switch. And now you can do it for just a few times with your own breath, your own movements. Twisting to one side and then the other. And come back to the center. Alright. Now draw your knees to your chest. Give them a very good squeeze. You can even bring the forehead towards the knee. And release the head. Now again, extend the arms 90 degrees from the body, and now bring the knees to the left. Gaze to the right. And you can here hold your knees with your arms, with your left arm. So you have a very nice twist of the spine. And we're twisting, so you really want to breathe deeply through the belly. Now release the legs if you were holding them. Squeeze the core, bring the knees to the center. Knees to the right, gaze to the left. And you can hold the knees on the floor with your right arm. And you can close the eyes. And you want to breathe deeply through the belly, expanding the belly against the thighs. Alright, now you can use the core to bring the knees to the center. Squeeze your knees to the chest with your arms, really hold them tight. Now bring the forehead towards the knee again and squeeze here. You really want to squeeze yourself in that bone. Take a big inhale. Exhale, release in Shavasana. Open your legs as wide as the mat. Open your arms with the palm facing up towards the ceiling. Here, take a long, deep breath in. And release. And now I would like you to make a fist with your hands. Squeeze your hands together. Squeeze your squeeze your legs, squeeze your feet, squeeze your face. Shrug the shoulders in the ears. Try to build as much tension as you can in the body. Squeeze the glutes, the belly, the arms, everything. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. Every muscle, every cell. Take a big inhale and release. And you release completely into Shavasana. You surrender to the pose. Your body is completely relaxed. No control over the breath. And see here if you can be completely still. No movement at all, no movement in the body, no movement in the mind. And just really stay present with your breath. Staying present with the flow of the breath. Not trying to control it in any way, just observing. Make sure that your face is relaxed, the forehead and the jaw. Your shoulders, your back. Let your arms be heavy on the floor and your legs be heavy. And if your mind drifts away, you can just notice where it's gone and gently bring your attention back to the breath, back to this present moment. And you can now gently bring your awareness back to the room where you are. And you can start by observing the sounds that are around you. The ones that come from a distance. And the ones that are closer. Feel the air on your skin. Without opening the eyes, you can visualize the floor, the ceiling, and the windows, and your body laying on the floor. And you can now bring your attention back to the body, bring your awareness back to your body laying on the floor. And you can start to make little movements with the fingers and the toes. You can make small rotations with the ankles and the wrists. You can move your head from left to right very slowly. Then you can swipe your arms behind the head and stretch. You can take a deep inhale, you can yawn. And in your own time, bring the knees to the chest. And softly roll on the left side, the side of the heart. Making yourself comfortable in the fetal position. And here you can take a moment to come back to the intention you set at the beginning of the practice. What's brought you on your mat? Then you can place your right hand on the floor and come back to a seated position with your legs crossed and your eyes closed for one more moment. Find a gentle lift in the heart.
You can place your hands in the prayer position in front of your heart. And you can thank yourself for making the time to be on your yoga mat today. You can also thank your amazing, beautiful and healthy body for allowing you to do yoga. And to close the practice, we'll chant or we'll whisper the peace mantra Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. You can exhale all the air. Now inhale deeply to chant. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Inhale and exhale. May there be peace in your thoughts, peace in your words, peace in your heart. Namaste.